Welcome to Tech Blueprint, a window that lets you know the latest technology news in the world. On May 21, 2025, the U.S. Department of Commerce issued a guideline attempting to ban Huawei's Ascend series of advanced computing chips, including key models such as Ascend 910C, worldwide on the grounds of presumed violation of U.S. export controls. This is another extreme pressure exerted by the United States on China's semiconductor industry after Huawei was included in the Entity List in 2020, and the Foreign Direct Product Rules were revised in 2024. According to Huawei's official data, the Ascend 910C chip uses the independent Da Vinci architecture 3D Cube technology, with a half-precision computing power of 320 teraflops, and a memory bandwidth of 3.2 terabytes per second. Its performance is comparable to NVIDIA's H100 GPU, but its price is only one-third of the latter. This advantage of close computing power and halved price has made Ascend chips rise rapidly in the global AI market. In the first quarter of 2025, the shipment volume of the Ascend series soared 180% year-on-year. More than 40 countries including Malaysia and Saudi Arabia have signed procurement agreements to start the construction of national AI infrastructure. In the face of U.S. bullying, the Chinese Ministry of Commerce responded strongly on the same day, citing the Anti-Foreign Sanctions Law of the People's Republic of China, and warning 197 countries around the world, any behavior that cooperates with the United States to ban Huawei chips will be regarded as a provocation to China's sovereignty, and China will pursue it to the end in accordance with the law. This statement quickly caused an international shock. Major economies such as the European Union and ASEAN have expressed opposition to the politicization of economic and trade issues. UN Secretary-General Guterres warned of the risk of global economic division. The U.S. containment strategy is backfired. Data shows that China's integrated circuit exports will reach $159.55 billion in 2024, a year-on-year increase of 17.4%, and its global market share will increase from 15% in 2019 to 24%. Huawei's Ascend series chips have achieved large-scale applications in more than 50 countries around the world with its independent architecture that does not rely on U.S. patents. On the technical level, the computing power of Ascend 910C has reached 96% of NVIDIA H100, and its Cloud Matrix 384 cluster memory bandwidth far exceeds similar products. SMIC has increased the yield of Ascend 910C from 20% in 2024 to 37% in 2025 by superimposing SAQP technology on DUV lithography machines, with monthly production capacity exceeding 50,000 wafers and annual sales expected to exceed 700,000. This technological breakthrough forced the Semiconductor Association of the United States to issue a warning. Continued extreme regulation will cause American chip companies to lose the Chinese market, and profits will decline by more than 30%. More symbolic is that Chinese AI companies are breaking the technology monopoly with an open-source ecosystem. The R1 model released by DeepSeek has achieved a 60% reduction in computing power consumption through a hybrid expert architecture, with more than 300 million downloads worldwide, and its technical strength is close to OpenAI's GPT-5. Malaysia, Thailand and other countries have cooperated with Huawei and DeepSeek to build completely independent AI data centers to completely get rid of their dependence on American technology. In the face of American technological bullying, China has used the trump card of rare earth export control. Since 2023, China has included 17 rare earth elements in export controls and implemented a one batch, one certificate system requiring exporters to provide end-customer information and establish an electronic traceability system. This measure directly impacts key areas such as the U.S. military industry, aerospace, and new energy. Of the 153 types of equipment currently in service in the U.S. military, 87% rely on China's rare earth processing, while the United States itself only has mining capabilities and completely relies on China for refining technology. The plight of American rare earth buyers can be seen. An anonymous company tried to launder rare earth smuggling through Malaysia due to a shortage of inventory. As a result, the sea freight batch was intercepted by Chinese customs, and the person in charge faced criminal prosecution. Fortune magazine revealed that the rare earth reserves of U.S. military enterprises were only 3 months. The F-35 fighter was forced to stop production due to the supply of samarium cobalt magnets, and the development of missile propulsion systems was stagnant. This choke point effect forced U.S. State Department officials to privately plead with the Chinese embassy, but China made it clear that it would play by the rules. From the rise and fall of Japan's semiconductor industry to the success of China's rare earth countermeasures, history has repeatedly proved that technological blockades will eventually become a catalyst for the blockaded. In the 1980s, the United States suppressed Japan's chip industry through the U.S.-Japan Semiconductor Agreement, which resulted in the birth of new competitors, such as South Korea's Samsung and TSMC. Today, China is rewriting the script with a more complete industrial chain and stronger technological resilience. Huang Renshuan's statement hit the nail on the head. China's AI talents account for half of the world's total, and blockades will only inspire their fighting spirit. Data from Singapore Advantage Research consulting company shows that the number of Chinese AI professionals has surpassed that of the United States since 2016, and the lead has continued to expand to 15,000. This talent advantage combined with China's control of the world's largest amount of data and the most advanced power facilities form the 3 horses of AI development. Bill Gates also admitted the US's technological restrictions are counterproductive, and China's chip industry is rising at full speed. In this battle for technological hegemony, China is breaking through with a dual-track strategy of independent innovation plus international cooperation. Huawei's Ascend chips have entered more than 40 countries. DeepSeek's open-source model has been adopted by more than 100 companies around the world, and rare earth export controls have reshaped global resource trade rules. As Ren Jingfei said, the Nanyuan spirit has never been outdated, and Chinese scientists have the ability to open up a new path in the blockade.